Hello everyone, this will be my first Deadman Invitational Tournament where I can play and make progress during the week. I was qualified before in previous seasons, but I never had time to play during the week, so I never really joined the tournament. So to start this Deadman Invitational Tournament, I went to the Stronghold to collect my first 5k. I only gonna collect 5k instead of the 10k because there is always a chance at the start that I will die. So I prefer to let 5k here save in Strongholds to collect them later. So after 5k I went back to Lumbridge. So once at Lumbridge I suicide at the goblins because I was out of run energy from running through the Stronghold. So I prefer to suicide here so I get my 100% run energy back so I could go to Alcorit. The reason that you have to go to Alcorit is because I want to buy my Mithril Scimitar here, but I also bought an Iron and Steel Scimitar so I could train my first levels. Also here in Alcorit you can get your first food very fast, so in this shop here you can buy kebab for 1 coin each. I bought 80 of them and now I was ready to start rushing my combat level. To start training my combat level, I want to go to the Minotaurs in Stronghold, but as most of you probably know, Barbarian Village is a multi-zone, so there is a big chance that you will see any clanks here. So I was rushing to Stronghold, trying to get to the 2nd floor for a while, even if you have to be on the 1st floor, but I kinda got baited back from a coin stack on the floor, and accidentally I went back in the clank, so I had to run fast back to the 2nd floor because the 2nd floor is a non-multi zone, so once I can reach the 2nd floor I can easily escape from the clank. After waiting 4 minutes on the 2nd floor I give it a try to come back to the Minotaurs and finally I could reach them, but I only had 8 kebabs left, so that will be a very short trip. Also the reason why I'm choosing for the Minotaurs is because I had to train my combat level anyway, and they have very good drops to make your first money in the Deadman mode, so if I could stay here for a while I could make my first start cash and I could be able to start flipping with them. Also the Minotaurs are dropping bones, so I could start training my prayer level here. After 5 minutes at the Minotaurs I was able to start wearing my Mithril Scimitar, but I was out of food and kinda low on hit points, so I had to teleport back to Lumbridge. So after banking everything and taking a full inventory of food, I was ready to go back to the Minotaurs. I wasn't that afraid anymore from the clank because now I was 28 combat and had 26 hit points, so they can't kill me that fast. So once I was getting close to Barbarian Village, I started running to the entrance and trying to reach the 2nd floor because once I reached the 2nd floor I was pretty safe. Here I had a chance to run directly to the Minotaurs, but I saw it too late, so I was trying to run to the 2nd floor, but I was under attack and I still had the dangerous warning message. And it's really hard to get to the 2nd floor if you are under attack with that message, so I tried some different stuff out. I tried to get away from them, but it was pretty impossible, there were too much of them. I could not use the portals either because I still had the questions, I didn't complete the 4 floors yet. So there were too many of them and after all I just died there. So I lost my good early start, I lost all my money, I lost my weapons. So I just had to start over again and try to collect my money again. So because I fucked up my early good start, I had to come to Ardonia. I had to walk the whole way from Lumbridge to Edgeville without using the way through Barbarian Village, so it took me a while to even get there. Once in Ardonia I had to start stealing cakes from the bakery stall and also silk so I could get some money back to buy an admin sword in Varrock so I can continue training my combat level. So after collecting some food and money from thieving, I also went to the Gnome Stronghold because it's pretty close to Ardonia. I need my agility levels anyway because without agility levels I'm getting 0 run energy the whole time. So it's better to do some agility levels now while I'm close to it. My early Deadman mode is fucked up anyway, so it's good to play it a little bit smart now to get back in the game. After collecting enough money, I went back to Varrock to get my admin sword and some armor pieces. I had to train my attack to level 30 right now with an RPG, but now I'm able to start using my advanced sword. I also went to the armor shop to get my mithril chain body and iron plate legs, so I will need less food if I'm training versus monsters right now. And now I'm finally back at the point where I could be 1 hour ago if I didn't die in Barbarian Village. So here we are collecting pure essence, iron arrows. These ones are very expensive at the start of Deadman mode. People need the pure essence for Priest and Pearl quest, and they also need the iron arrows to start training their range level. So the pure essence we can sell around 100 coins each on the Grand Exchange. So once we reach level 60 attack, we will be able to sell all the loot from the Minotaurs we have so far, and with that money we're gonna be able to buy our Dragon Dagger. But of course, before I'm going to buy my Dragon Dagger, I'm gonna flip with the profit of these loots. So once back at the Grand Exchange, we did some flipping so far with the cakes, buying them for 65 coins and selling for 195 coins each, but because we didn't have a big cash tag so far, we couldn't make that much money from it. We have 390 pure essence from our first Minotaur trip. If we can sell them for 89 coins each, we get 34k from them. I'm pretty sure I will be able to sell them, of course slowly, but people need them for the Priest and Pearl quest, so they will be selling anyway. To get my last attack levels to reach 60 attack, I came back to Strongholds. So here I'm killing the Flesh Crawlers. They are dropping often herbs, so they're pretty similar to the Chaos Druids, but here you will get more experience than from the Chaos Druid, so that's why I'm preferring to come here. Also, I'm pretty safe because I can escape through the gates and PKers can't get me here. After reaching 60 attack, I had to train my crafting level to 31 for the Lost City quest. So for that I was collecting cow hides here in Limbridge, but after thinking this through, it wasn't really smart to do this, as it's way faster to just go to the charter ships, buy some sand and seaweed and make your molten glass, and after that you can make some bead glass or higher, and you are 31 crafting in no time. But I did this with cow hides because I kinda want to do this fast, but I didn't think about the best way to do this. So with the cow hides it took me around 10 or 15 minutes, so I wasted some time here. Also for the Lost City quest you need 36 wood cutting, so I came here to Varrock, chopping down oaks with a bronze axe. I didn't really have the time to wait on the Grand Exchange for a high level axe, so I just did this with a bronze axe until I reached 36 wood cutting. So we have started the Lost City quest right now, but we have one little problem. We do not have enough cash yet to buy our Dragon Dagger because we are flipping on the Grand Exchange. So one fast solution, while we have to go to Corsair for the Lost City quest anyway, we are buying some air packs, mind packs, so we can sell them on the Grand Exchange to make some profit. After collecting our cash from the Grand Exchange, it was time to complete our Lost City quest and to buy our Dragon Dagger in Xanaris. And because we couldn't make that much money with buying our air packs here and sell them on the Grand Exchange, we do it once again so we can start getting some money for our rune armor and also for super attack and super strength potions, so I can start training faster right now. So once again I'm buying for 90,000 GP air ruins and mind ruins, and I just will go back to the Grand Exchange to sell them there. So once back at the Grand Exchange, we could sell our air ruins instantly for 12 coins each. So when we had the cash in our inventory, we just went back to Corsair to buy another inventory of air ruins and mind ruins and do this once again. So here another 4,400 air ruins we just bought in the shop in Corsair. We're gonna sell them instantly here right now for 12 coins each, and we got 51,000 GP from them, while we are still having 4,800 mind ruins yet. But the mind ruins we had to sell them slowly for 7 coins each, but just from this short 10 minutes money making we just made 100k here in the Deadman mode, and with that money we can start buying some better armor. After training another hour in Stronghold, we finally got the stats to enter the Warrior Guild. I feel like I had a very good start here in the Warriors Guild. I had my Bronze Defender, Iron Defender, Steel Defender and Black Defender all on my first hour being here. Also this time I had to collect the warrior tokens the whole time because the trick with the door was pretty annoying. You were wasting too much time. You had to wait till it was your turn to open the door. Everyone was going in and out and this was costing too much time. Also more people were coming to the Warriors Guild, so at some point there were not enough Cyclops for everyone. So if you go through the door, you had to go like the whole thing east in this room to fight a Cyclops for you. And then you had to run the whole thing back to the door to not lose any warrior tokens, but of course you were losing like 30 seconds doing this. So it was just way better to collect your warrior tokens and to try to get your spot in this room. But of course farming warrior tokens isn't without any risk. If you do not pay any attention, somebody can just burst you down while you are waiting for the armor to stand up. I was really lucky here that he did bad hits on me, but I kinda expected to be dead. So after collecting warrior tokens over and over again, I was able to get my mithril defender after like 2 hours after the black one. And after the mithril defender, it took me like 1 hour to get my adamant defender. And 15 minutes after my adamant defender, I finally got my rune defender. So now I can go to the other Cyclops trying to get my dragon defender. So after 3 hours at the higher level Cyclops, I was able to get my dragon defender. But in the meantime I made some good money from training here as well. I got a rune full helm, 5 times a rune matte helm, but also a lot of different items that I could alch here. So after I had the dragon defender as a drop, I went to a slayer master to start training my slayer level. As I probably not gonna do monkey madness for a dragon scimitar, so I kinda want to start training my slayer level so I can kill the high level monster to make some money, and in worst case just use that money to buy a whip. And if nobody is selling a whip, I gonna try to reach 85 slayer and maybe collect my own whip, but I'm not really sure if I can manage 85 slayer in these 5 days, so we're gonna see if I can get 85 slayer or not. Otherwise I just gonna need to collect money for a whip or at least a better weapon than the dragon longsword. My first slayer task was to kill trolls, so I go to the Keldgrim entrance, but before I start killing the trolls I go to the other entrance to start the giant dwarf quest. So next time I can just come from the Granic chains to here without running the whole way from Camelot to Keldgrim entrance, but the next time I just can use the shortcut at the Granic chains to be here faster. So for the people who maybe didn't know, we can also come to Keldgrim to buy your adamant sword or maybe even your rune longsword if you can't get a rune scimitar or something on the Granic chains. So you can just get a couple of weapons here in Keldgrim as well. But let's go to the trolls now outside of Keldgrim. So when I was doing the trolls as slayer task, somebody else was here as well and he was low on hit points, so I give it a try to kill him, but I kinda failed with my prayer and I was unlucky with my special, so he could get away. Also the trolls were still aggressive to me, so I didn't have a chance to attack him back when he was running away, and just outside of the cave he could teleport away, so I had a skull here for the next 15 minutes. So I did the trolls here for a while, getting my combat level higher and also my slayer level. I wasn't able to complete the whole slayer task for today's video, so that will be for tomorrow. But let's have a view now on my stats after the first day of the Deadman mode. So my armor and stats after the first day, I'm still trying to buy a rune plate legs for 71,000 GP, but seems nobody is selling. So for now I have a rune full helm, rune chain body, dragon defender, amulet of strength, adamant blade legs, a dragon longsword, combat bracelet and some boots. Also my dragon dagger with potion. Also I'm happy that I could buy my combat bracelet like an hour ago for 45,000 GP. So now I can even train faster because of that. But let's see my stats after 1 day of Deadman mode. 73 attack, 80 strength, 69 defense, 75 hit points, 49 prayer, 45 magic and 47 slayer so far. So this is my progress for the first day in the Deadman mode. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to follow my progress in the Deadman mode. Thanks for watching.